And welcome back to the Edge of Fate, where we are apparently on a sabotage mission to destroy an Elixir warship that's been charged at the moment. So, but there's a rally plan for a while. Guarantee another barrier will pop up.
It looks like this station is actually drawing some form of power from these native cytocolonies. So, the slimes are their generators?
This whole place is wired like a rat's nest. That's worse than my ship.
And that's saying something.
The deathless was foretold. See how they must kill as prophesied. Kiver Sight warned me of this final test. I'll be resilient, my house.
Look alive, hero. They're piping in splinter mines. Crazy sons of crabs are gonna cause a damn cave-in.
You're on bomb defusal, Guardian.
I figured.
Vask sure likes to talk, making a show of us barging into his house. Maybe we pull his moxie out from under him and he lets some intel slip.
Unless he sees that coming. All this prophecy talk. Back in my day, you'd kill a fella fair without knowing the future.
You think he's really clairvoyant?
Fucking splinter mines.
Not to alarm you, Guardian, but a mine is getting dangerously close to detonating.
Fuck you. Bad enough, you. Oh, piss off! Jesus Christ, how? They're saying power level 200. I mean, it's doable, it's just a pain in the arse. Right, let's go.
It looks like this station is actually drawing some form of power from these native cytocolonies. So, the slimes are their generators?
This whole place is wired like a rat's nest. That's worse than my ship.
The deathless was
Stop
foretold.
running away.
See how they must kill as prophesied? Giver Sight warned me of this final test. I'll be resilient, my house.
Guardian, patch me into a console and I can override that barrier.
Look alive, hero. They're piping in splinter mines. Crazy sons of crabs are gonna cause a damn cave-in.
You're on bomb defusal, Guardian.
Lavast sure likes to talk, making a show of us barging into his house. Maybe we pull his moxie out from under him and he lets some intel slip.
Unless he sees that coming. All this prophecy talk. Back in my day, you'd kill a fella fair without knowing the future.
Think he's really clairvoyant?
Not to alarm you, Guardian, but a mine is getting dangerously close to detonating.
Shit! Back! No! Okay. We'll try swapping some weapons about, see if that helps. Because actually, no. Keeping that one is fine. I need dodge reload. Not fucking acrobatics dodge. There we go. Oh.
Okay, Guardian, we need to find a way to overload that control panel.
Once we do, the immense surge of current will wreak havoc on whatever warship the house is trying to power up.
Probably why they tried to blow us up. I guess they're trying to unplug. We should hustle up.
Oh, let's see what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, we teleport. Come that spot.
Like vile Vex, the Deathless is violence-driven. They cannot be turned away by reasoned words. Only blood.
Mighty Archon, we hear your prophecy. The Deathless kneels before the Giver with your blessing. Just open the way.
Will what now?
This was not our tricks. You conspire with metal invaders to keep us from the Giver. To draw our house into folly.
Okay. So hang on. Obviously, destroying that, I managed to defuse the mine, and then I'm guessing it was just defeat enemies to clear the way. Oh, so that was the last mine. I died right at the end of the fucking encounter. Brilliant. I mean, this would have been so much easier as a Titan or a Warlock. Through here, maybe? Oh, that's the area where the mines were. Ah, there we go.
Most devout Basilisk, your work is done. Bring these walls down on the Deathless. Show your Archon true faith.
Oh! Reload everything. I hate that fucking suspension thing. I hate it in Crucible. I hate it in PvE. I hate it. Explain to me how his tracking is so fucking pinpoint, and yet mine just goes miles off to the side. There we go. Ah,
Well, what's your next plan? Stand there with the guns pointed at each other until someone gets cold feet?
So the Archon didn't take the bait, but he mentioned being kept from the Giver. Sounds like, despite their push to the Singularity, something's still cutting them off from it. That means we don't have to rush right in unless they make a move. Maybe there's somewhere else we can apply pressure.
You're a kid. Those things been shooting at you since you landed on this dump, and you still haven't pulled your piece.
That's right. Unlike you, I don't prefer a gun to solve my problems when questions work just as well.
Enough! We may have knocked out their power, but the Archon's still out there. We'll need to be ready when they make their next move.
I mean, yeah. There we go. Okay, so complete the mission. Now what?
You sure your informant ain't running us around in circles, Square?
Kiosk is risking a lot just to speak with me. And I've vetted them, of course.
Yeah, you're probably right. All those ones that tried to kill us are just bad apples.
People aren't all one way or another. That's what makes this interesting.
Yeah, it's not wrong. But then again, Drifter's got one as well. So there's a map scourge bit here. I clearly can't make that jump. Oh yeah, the 9 are definitely here. Forward. Ah, there it is. Okay, so that's one I need to charge. Obviously, where there's one, there is more. So that one's charged. I've got a feeling this is what I'm going to come back to, isn't it? Tell me to go that way. I want to see what's this way. Okay, so you shoot those. That lowers the shield, which allows us access to. that's obviously the starting point for another mission. Fuck it, step back. It's the problem with being able to explore an entire planet this early on. You get all turned around and you're just like, oh, what's this? You get distracted by stuff that you can't. Oh, I know that.
I've been talking to that drifter fellow. Not a name I'd self-apply, but I like him. He understands what it's like to be stranded far from home. Anyway, he was telling me about these aliens who are giving the Ionians such a hard time, the Elixni. Apparently, they normally live on something called ether. Huh. Seems like you already have some experience with it. Interesting. The locals say these Elixni augment their supply with dark matter. Who knows what physiological effects that's having. Might be the reason they're so hostile. I suggest you assess their production lines. If we learn how the dark matter is affecting them, it might give us some leverage.
Guardian, Mr. Ghost, you should be nearing a refinery or some kind of drilling operation. Coordinates incoming. I think this is where they're processing their ether. Maybe we can disable their machinery until the Ionians can correct the process.
Okay, I see it from up here. Derelict scanners are picking up all sorts of weird gravity fluctuations, and a whole heck of a lot of exiles.
Stop teleporting! Cool. Oh, just the way out. Okay. What annoys me more than anything is the fact that I have to be essentially stationary shooting them. They could be dodging, teleporting, and strafing from side to side, and their shots will be 100% accurate. sound is so broken at the moment. Loaded. Cross there. Scorch cannon rather than teleport in stasis motherfucker. Where'd you go, you little bitch? Oh, you're down there. Not gonna lie, I do like the design for Corsairs. It is definitely something new.
Team, I've got some intel from my informant.
Informant? Well, well. First it's a contact, then it's an informant. They're taking a liking to you.
Maybe a way to help the house calm down and see straight again. I'm sending coordinates, but keep on that heading.
Lodi, Drifter, checking in. How goes your recon on the House of Exile?
The Guardian's handling the situation well, but Miss Ray, to be honest, I don't like this. There has to be a way to de-escalate the situation.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. I've been watching the house from the derelict, and they are one ruthless group.
Do they appear to be in league with the Conductor? That would tell us something at least.
Not sure who that is. I have to believe this Archon is a lone actor.
Yeah, I kind of figured the Conductor would have something to do with this. As soon as I saw Coral Vex, I was like, yeah, that's it. I guess we finally found when we're going to start that mission. Although part of me is really tempted to hold off on starting that mission. Play some of the playlist stuff. Get my light level up. Then come back to the mission. The biggest problem I have at the moment isn't my weapons. The weapons are fine.
Guardian, I have an incoming transmission. Patching it through.
I have the Ionian Dean here. She sends her greetings. I'll relay your messages to her and translate what I can of her response. Whatever is in there is dangerous, but precious to them. It's been out of reach.
Unfortunately, we can't access it. So we can move this over. Guessing behind there is another one of those power cells that we have to shoot. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do some playlist stuff, and then next time we'll pick up from here, and I will do a playthrough of the next mission. Purely because I want to try and get my light level up, and I feel like grinding out like solo play stuff probably isn't the most entertaining thing for you guys to watch. So if thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you want to see more content like it. As always, there'll be links to the full playlist in the description. Hope to see you next time. Adios.